Hey guys, Cody with CJC Off-Road, and today we're going to talk about how to order a Carli suspension kit for your 2017 or newer Ford F-250 and F-350 trucks. Now, just like our last guide, it seems like something simple, but we do get a lot of phone calls about this, and so we figured we would make a quick guide on how to order this kit if you're interested. So yeah, the 2.5 and 4.5 kits actually utilize some of the same options, so what I say here will apply to both. All of the kits utilize 3 different shock packages, and that's how you determine which kit you want. The commuter system uses a Fox 2.0 IFP shock. That is just a gray non-reservoir shock. As always, it is a custom tuned shock. Next, you have the Backcountry systems. Those use a Fox 2.0 reservoir shock. Again, they do have the remote reservoir. But the Ford kits, both 2.5 and 4.5, utilize a special reservoir mount that goes over the coil that has the reservoir visible up front and then uses a piggyback clamp in the rear. Lastly, we have the Pintop systems. The Pintop system uses a King 2.5 race shock. Again, this is not an off-the-shelf King shock that you could get off Amazon or somewhere else online. This is a custom tuned shock. It's also upgraded. It is not, it doesn't utilize the standard chrome King shafts. It actually has stainless steel shock shafts, which hold up better in all scenarios, but also for guys in the harsher climates, it's not gonna rust, pit, and things like that. It also uses Carli's custom pistons instead of using an off-the-shelf piston that King utilizes in their construction. So yeah, that's the 3 shock packages. So the first thing you're gonna click is whether it's the commuter, the Backcountry, or the Pintop system. You're gonna click into that kit, and then that base price has no options. So the next thing down, you're gonna need to select the sway bar option. So on both the 2.5 and 4.5, at the very least, you need to utilize sway bar drops in order to allow the front suspension to travel its full cycle. Again, these systems do have a lot more travel than standard suspension kits, both up and down, so that's where the sway bar drops are required. Now, we're really happy that there's actually an upgraded sway bar now for both the Ford 2.5 and 4.5 kits. That'll be an option you see as well. The Torsion Sway Bar, what it does is it really it cuts down a lot of the hard side-to-side rock you get in the truck. Right now, if you were to whip into the gas station, whatever's in your cup holder, your change, things like that are gonna go flying around. The sway bar is just a slightly lighter rate sway bar, so when you hit that curb, that wheel's gonna give instead of causing the truck to rock, and it's gonna be a lot smoother on driveways, even freeway transitions, things like that. So both of the 2.5 and the 4.5 can have the sway bar option added, and the sway bar options usually also include the sway bar end links. They're a full stainless steel end link, a custom designed by Carli suspension. It is also a rebuildable end link, so it's a fully serviceable package that's going to give you a very long lifespan. So next, you actually have the fabricated radius arms. On the Ford kits, there's actually a good amount of tire clearance cut into these radius arms. So if your current wheel and tire setup is rubbing your radius arms, these are going to help. They also utilize a Curry Johnny joint at the back with a stainless ball center that Carli has designed. And so what that's gonna do, your factory bushing actually has to twist every time your suspension moves. This spherical joint is actually gonna allow for a lot easier movement. It also has a limit strap, a tab attached to it, so you do get that, and they also look killer. So on the 4.5 trucks, where you really do see a lot of the radius arm, a lot of customers do opt for this upgrade. Now, going to the rear of the truck, the option that you have in the rear, if you do have a 2.5 kit, you do have the option of doing nothing, just keeping your stock rear leaf springs, and what that's gonna do is that's just gonna level your truck. And then the other options actually apply to both 2.5 and 4.5. You can do the Adapacks. The Adapacks get rid of those thick overload leaves you have at the bottom of your leaf pack, and actually breaks it up into, I believe, 5 thinner springs. And so when going over dips and things like that, the suspension moves a lot easier. However, you do maintain your towing capacity of like your 250 truck. Now, the last option and the most expensive option is a full custom progressive spring pack designed by Deaver Spring. Now, this replacement leaf pack, what it's going to do is when you go over dips and things like that, the truck is really going to soak up any impact to the rear, especially when paired with Carli shocks. I have it on my personal truck and I'm really happy with it. The downside of this soft ride leaf spring is the hauling capacity. You lose roughly 15 to 20% of your capacity. So guys towing fifth wheels, goosenecks, things like that are probably going to want to go either with the Adit pack or do the full springs with an airbag option as well. So yeah, that's the quick breakdown of the kit options. Now, if you opt for a stabilizer, the stabilizer is not part of a kit, but for guys going with big tires, especially 37s like we do in a lot of our videos, we do recommend the stabilizer on all of those builds. So yeah, I hope this video helped you out. If you are interested in ordering these kits, check the links down below. And also, if you did have your heart set on a certain kit, check out our channel. We might actually have a complete video on a build that we did utilizing that kit, and that actually might even have more information for you. So if you do have any more questions, give us a call, shoot us an email, comment down below, we'll help you out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and we'll be sure to produce some more.